Now that's violent.
Well, what do you think about how, I guess, Clubhouse and kind of these Twitter spaces have emerged, how people have formed personalities, leadership groups, quasi-cults, movements, content, that how it has brought out the worst in people, the best in people, how people have been getting exposed. People have been sitting on high horses and found out they have done very despicable things they should be locked up for life for, but they continue staying on certain high horses of criminals, just extortion on con artists.
I try to stay away.
Failed professionals.
I try to stay away as much as I can, but
yeah.
I mean, Clubhouse was hilarious, bro. It literally could have been, and I know the love in Clubhouse, it could have been a reality show. Really I got off of it now because number one, I'm permanently banned.
They got your voice banned off it?
Bro, I'm banned permanently. I mean, that's fine. I don't really, did it. I mean, I think I'd rather do this. I'd rather have conversations, into the camera.
It's getting distributed, and it's a place where me and you can have a conversation 3 weeks later, somebody can come right back to this conversation.
Yeah, it's fine. And absolutely. And then the people that are on there, I'd love to see you try to roast me face to face. I'd love to see your comments to me face to face, not face to face physically, but of course face to face over the camera. Because I've gotten on live and gotten a couple people off from live. But Clubhouse it's hilarious, right? It's you really get the chance to understand people. But the thing that I think I like the best about it was we get to see how black men have no choice, especially if you're a heterosexual black man. You have no choice but to move to the right. You have nowhere to go. There's nowhere for you to move on this table right here. You have to. This is gone for you. You're going. You don't have any choice. You over here with the rest of it. You over there with the rest of the misfit toys.
I feel like you and your movement kind of neutralized, because you remember when we first got on the app, if a black woman was talking and somebody coughed, dog, don't interrupt a black woman. Don't interrupt. Why are you speaking when a woman is talking? It was like you could not talk if a woman in general, it don't matter what ethnicity was. If a woman was talking, you had to go on mute. Remember, it was they used to have rooms of even sometimes the divestors or something. It's they would have rooms that were just taking dumps on black men. And then you would have the counter where you have rooms that were taking dumps on black women. And I think
I was an equal opportunity dumper, by the way.
But no, of course, I've seen that firsthand. But what I'm saying is, what was great about it was that you seen both extremists, and you kind of seen both of them, both parties kind of, I won't say be neutralized, but if you're gonna make the thing that I noticed is okay, with social media and with free speech and everything, if you're gonna make a space for this, there has to be a counter space.
This is true,
and everybody's not ready for the counter space to your space,
and that's my issue right now with CPAC. Okay? They don't want to be the counter space. You want to be moderate. You want to ease out of a street fight. You want to moonwalk.
You want to blend in and try to...
It
seems like they want to blend in to cast their net out and then put red dye in their net once they got everybody.
What goes around comes around, okay? These people, literally, they called you racist. They called you white supremacists. They burned your country to the ground. They tore down fucking statues. There are people that legitimately hate you. Okay. And on top of that, you have a radical feminist movement, which we've already been through, right? Then you have this bullshit where they literally shut you in your home. The people, I've gotten into 3 arguments today at CPAC. Well, the Constitution, what the fuck are you talking about? Right. What? Well, liberty and freedom. Bro, they just made everybody take a lemon juice shot in their arm less than a year ago.
What
are you talking about? These archaic ideas. It's words on a piece of paper. If you're not willing to fight for that, it's irrelevant. You say one joke, you're banned for I hope I don't get banned for some shit I said on here.
No,
it really is. People have this archaic idea instead of looking at where they are. And like I said, even when it comes to black men and black women, bro, you don't really have a choice. It's game, set, match with the institutions and the powers that be, right? They got an offensive line. They got wide receivers. They got running backs. They have the court system. They have politics. Look at the Democratic Party.
The media.
It's funny to me, right? Because the Democratic Party was very moderate when Obama was running in 2008, because most of the black candidates you saw were men. Now you look today, what are most of the black candidates that are running? Women. And look at how it's drifted. Look at how it's drifted, right? Look at like literally, because look at how DC, Atlanta, Baltimore, all these places. And you, bro, go drive down the street. Who do you see running for judges and stuff? Listen, I'm not mad at you, but like, dude, men got to step up. And you got to realize, listen, these women, they've moved on. They're all about, they're coming after the throne. They want their power. They want to take what you have. And they want to, bro, not only that, they want to rub it in your face. They want to, not only do they want to beat you, especially women today, they want to beat you. They want to high step into the end zone, Deion Sanders style, while running up the score.
You know what I realized too, what you're saying? I feel like men want to be in place so they can, like, you know, have offspring and like have a structured family or some type of setting. I feel like women are getting the bag and they're moving on like their Black Widow shit. Like, I'll just take kids from a man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just extract semen from whatever man I deem to be a perfect sperm donor for the kids that I may want aesthetically, or, you know what I'm saying? Just like, and I don't even have to have that man. I'll have me and my kids for myself, and I'll just run this by myself. It's like women, I feel like, have this agenda, not all women, but just like women who subscribe to a lot of this shit that we're talking about. They want to get their bag, have maybe a kid or two, and just be without men. Mm-hmm. And men have more.
Don't forget about rubbing it in your face.
Of course. And men have a more traditionalist mindset where it's like, okay, you know, if I get the bag,
they think Superman's coming to save it. They think we're going back to Beaver Cleaver.
Right. Or even certain women who may be the breadwinner of their household, like the way they don't know how. And I understand when people say, well, you know, the man is supposed to be like the head of the household, right? But when it comes to money, it seems like if the woman's making most of the money, she does not allow the man to still be the head of the household because she brings in the more money. But with that, you're not setting a precedent of structure in your household, even if you don't have any kids.
And they're not giving head to the household.
Facts. It's like because you're making more money does not necessarily mean that
these men are in sexless marriages as well. I mean, when that happens, of course, when women make more money.
But it's because women can use all this to their advantage, like the Me Too thing, where you can't even I already knew like you can rape your spouse anyways. But what I'm trying to say is like, women
might want to take out the R word.
Yeah, women. Women restrict sex from their partners, right? Prostitution, like you said, is not legal. All the Me Too things going around, like you said, men are having like, at least sex as ever, because there's no really avenues not only to have sex but to have like consensual, safe sex with another consenting partner. Yeah. And because we don't have legal prostitution, you got these things like OnlyFans or all these paywalls where women are going to sell sex, the fantasy of sex, not have to physically do the duty of sex. And a lot of that money, like what women don't understand is like, you're making money short term, but like you could be making a lot more money if you would do that. Like physically, and I'm not saying I'm for prostitution or anything like that. But I see. First off,
this industry right now. What women are doing to men right now is an absolute crime. I mean, like you're literally getting the most with giving up the least. Right. Like for real, you can't just stick your toe in the water, okay, and then run away from that. Like go full in, because they know that when sex becomes as readily and available to men as everything else in this world, especially things that are evil, right? They're going to look at women differently. Like they're going to, and the thing is this, I think some of it even benefits women. You claim that you're tired of thirsty men. You claim that you're tired of the guy.
You can't starve people and then complain of thirst.
Hey, I'm telling you this
right now.
Why
are these guys so hungry?
And the thing about it is, I'm tired of them being thirsty to you too. I'm tired of the guy at the end, the creepy guy at the end of the bar. You can get rid of them too. But also, you know what else we're going to get rid of? Your weekends in Tulum. We're going to get rid of your $300 dates. We're going to get rid of your Cash App and Zelle Me and all that bullshit. That's gone too.
But you know what I have noticed? When I went to Vegas one time.
Yeah.
And I've seen who was really paying for like the prostitutes and everything. They weren't guys who like us. It was like computer tech nerds. It was some dude. It was really like undesirable dudes.
It was guys that are holding this country together. If we lose our technology brain power, we're done.
But this is my point though. It is a sector of men that literally have to pay to have sex with women because they do not have these social skills to pull
men who are handicapped, men who are autistic. You know what I'm saying?
So
like
that's what I'm saying. And it needs to be an avenue for like undesirable men to freely get what they neurologically are designed to want and to have. Like you can't try to outlaw sex. You can't try to outlaw, like everything is natural. Everything is, you know, it's your body or the way you feel. Like we can identify as a whole nother race. But when we want to talk about some of the meat and potatoes of this human nature, it's a moving of the goalposts.
It is. Goalpost. And you know what's funny? You want to talk about the community.
Yeah.
Rainbow community. Bro, you know how much they have sex?